What is up, everyone? My name's Brenner. Welcome to my channel. This is Mr. Liquor Sipper, and today we're going to be doing a review of a bottle that I've actually never heard of, called 13 Colony. Have you ever heard of 13 Colony? Maybe you haven't, but right now is a good time to find out if this is a skipper or if this is a sipper. If you're interested, then stay tuned. Let's go. Alright, so this should be a pretty quick, clean, and clear review. So 13 Colony is a classification of a southern rye, emphasis on the rye whiskey. The company is 13 Colony's distillery, but funny enough, the distillery is undisclosed. So, hence, I guess the name is actually just 13 Colony Distillery. But you don't know where the distillery actually is. So anyway, this is an ongoing release. That being said, as everyone should know, there should not be an issue finding this this whiskey here, but that could be up to the discretion of the state, city, town that you are in. So I'm not telling you can find it anywhere because I didn't find it in New Mexico. This is another bottle that my brother sent to me from San Antonio. This bottle comes in at a proof of 95 proof. The age is also something that is not actually disclosed, but it is, according to the company website, they do state that it is at least 3 years old. The mash bill comes in at 96% rye and then 4% malted barley, and it actually has a very elegant, beautiful color inside of this genie bottle, baby. I'm a genie in a bottle. I'm some whiskey in a bottle, baby. Sip, sip, sip on me, yeah. Okay, I don't know what that was. Anyway, medium, nice, beautiful amber color, and you can expect an MSRP between $35 to $40. I believe my brother said he bought this for $37. All right, so we are going to already, because like I said, there's not a lot to this bottle. I don't know a lot about it, but at the end of the day, if it's really good, then maybe we can do some more research and find out. But really, we just want to know, is this thing any good? Are you any good? Because we don't really know, and I'm not going to pay $35, $40 for something that's not any good. Ooh, but it sounds so good when you open it. Okay, let's do a nice little pour. A nice little pour. And the pour is there. Nice little, nothing too crazy. Just something that's small, innocent, pleasant pour. And as I say, this is the swirl for the girls. Yeah. And then we do a little twisters for the misters, for all the ladies out there. Yeah. Now, you can't forget, the most important thing about this whiskey channel is nosing for newbies. All right. Ooh, yeah, because I like to get down and dirty in the gym. This smells like an old foam yoga mat. It also smells like a sewer on a humid, super hot day mixed with roadkill. Smells like freshly ripped out hairy dingleberries, and then I also get some aroma of a cheap old spray tan and botched facelift, and then an old grandma couch with that plastic thing that cover it. So every time you move, they know that you're trying to get it on with your significant other if you're laying on that thing or moving around, and they're like, "Hey, why are you touching that woman like that on my couch? Don't be messing up my stuff. That's why I got the plastic on my couch. Don't be doing no skrinky dinky or leaking all over my couch. I don't like the fluids." Let's go to the real nose and let's do a sniff from the bottom and a smell from the top. And a little bit in between, and I get some very rich caramel, vanilla, but it's funny because we're getting here pretty close to good old October and Halloween time, and I get a little bit of the scent of a candy corn in there, or maybe some candy porn in there, if you know what I mean. It's very nice. It's very sweet. It's inviting. I also get a little bit of like some acorns, something like that in there. There's definitely some notes. There's some notes in there. Now let's go ahead and let's go to the palate. Okay, initial thought is, where the fuck did the peppery seasoning come from on this thing? Because when you're actually doing the nosing and you're trying to smell this, I don't get any heavy type of pepper or seasoning or like mint. Almost has like slight mint to it. You don't get that on the nose, but on the palate it's nearly immediate. But the caramel and the vanilla custard is something that kind of comes through, and then it's actually magically delicious. It's actually actually has like an essence or taste of creme brulee. So it's actually a pretty nifty little taste here. I can honestly say, you know, your typical tastes that you get are like a caramel vanilla, but this is more caramel that's more subtle and leaned back towards the edge of the palate, and then you have vanilla custard specifically more. But what's heavy on this is the creme brulee, as if it has just been recently torched and then put into this bottle. I feel like I just had a nice night at Papados. All that being said, is this a sipper or a skipper? If you're not sipping whiskey, then where you at? I don't even know if you guys even know what I'm talking about. Is some stupid thing on TikTok from last year. I don't know, it just popped in there. Just popped in there like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man for all you 80s babies out there. Leave in the comments if you know what movie that's from the 80s. That's all I'm gonna say. It's from the 80s. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Let me know. Comments, go. As far as a little bit of history on this thing, 13th Colony Distilleries lays claim to being Georgia's original craft distillery, producing spirits since 2009. Southern Rye Whiskey is aged in new charred oak barrels with custom toasted French oak spirals. Maybe that's where I'm getting that kind of that nutty taste from. And then that French oak spirals, like I just said, sorry, and then cut with natural water from Georgia's oldest aquifer. This particular whiskey has a few head-scratching qualities, which I just can't seem to put my finger on exactly, but it is very smooth, it is very nice. While it's also made of that 96% rye mash bill, I said mash bill? Yeah, it's just very nice. Mash bill and Nashville, even though we're from Georgia, but it gives you a nice feel. Hoo-hoo, I should be a rapper. So it's a little bit more sweet than it is spicy, but the spicy that it does have that I did not get on the nose definitely complements the sweetness. So you get the sweet and you get the spicy, as if you're at Chick-fil-A and you're dipping that thing in the Polynesian sauce or something. It's very nice. Second, it's only 3 years old, is roughly what they say. And that being said, does not show any signs of youth at all. And to be honest with you, I would have actually thought, if I would not have read about this, that it would have potentially have been something that was actually a little bit older, at least a 6-year. I think I'm starting to develop the point where I can tell if this is a little bit older or younger. This does not strike me as a youthful rye whiskey at all. So it's more mature. You're a little more mature for your age. Have you ever been told that before? I'm sure you have. You're a little more developed, aren't you? Keep it in your pants. Well, it's quite tasty overall. It lacks a little bit of dimension because I feel like it has, it's not very complex in nature. It's very, I guess, yeah, it's just very one-dimensional. Has like maybe 3 different flavor profiles. It doesn't have a lot to it, but for something that's between a $35 to $40 bottle, and not only that, not even knowing anything about this bottle and this being basically practically gifted to me, and just looking at it, the overall experience of this bottle, the look, the taste, the feel. it feels great. I think you guys should, if you guys come across this nice teal color, Southern Rye Whiskey by 13 Colony, I say go ahead. This is a sipper, it's not a skipper. Dippity doo dah, dippity day. My oh my, what a wonderful day. I want to say thank you guys and gals for jumping into the channel with me, sipping on this glass of rye whiskey. All I ask is that you do a little click, 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 and leave a little comment, like, subscribe, so we can multiply and divide. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your homies, tell everyone in between about Mr. Liquor Sipper. Let everyone know. And not only that, but like I said, please just don't forget, leave the thumbs up because it helps the algorithm. Everyone hates the algorithm, okay? I hate it. If you're a YouTuber, you probably hate it. We're trying to grow this thing, trying to become popular because we don't like being the boring whiskey channel, because we're not. Anyway, that being said, again, I appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time on the next video, be it whiskey news or more reviews. We'll see you next time. Cheers, and keep on sipping.